I think one of the biggest things is you have to know what the truth is behind everything. There's so many narratives that float around about me, about him, about us together. There's one big fat narrative that goes around that's like, Justin is not nice to her and he mistreats her. And I'm just like, it's so far from the truth. And it's the complete and utter opposite. Like, I really am lucky to say I'm with someone who is extremely respectful of me, who makes me feel special every single day. And so when I see the opposite of that, I'm just like, huh, because it's just, and everybody around who knows us personally would say the same thing. So I'm just like, at the end of the day, when there's rumors and that's why I love that Lizzo song that's out right now, where she's like, all the rumors are true. I'm like, you know what? You're right. All the rumors are.
Imagine this. A secret message, buried for years, suddenly resurfaces like a ticking time bomb in the heart of Hollywood. Not just any message, but one penned by none other than Selena Gomez, carried with the weight of heartbreak and broken promises. This is not tabloid rumor or fan fiction. Sources claim the message, or rather, a song-turned-letter, was written in 2018 during the aftermath of her devastating split from Justin Bieber. Now, years later, the message has come back to haunt not only Selena and Justin, but their respective spouses, Hailey Bieber and Benny Blanco, setting off a firestorm that could tear apart two of pop culture's most talked-about marriages. It all began with an unexpected discovery. An old Los Angeles record label employee stumbled upon a forgotten demo, a song that Selena and Justin had crafted together. The content was raw, unfiltered, a musical letter never meant for public ears. Insiders say TMZ gained access to the lyrics, describing them as pure emotional poison. It's a song about a promise Justin allegedly made, a vow to wait for Selena before ever considering marriage to anyone else. But the song is more than just a diary entry. It's a confession, a confrontation, and a lament. Selena pours her soul into the lyrics, recounting the passion and pain of a love that once burned brighter than the Hollywood lights. She confronts the broken promises, the betrayal, and the interference of outside forces. Specifically, Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber, who was, according to song, more involved with Justin in 2018 than anyone realized. The demo reveals that Justin and Selena had secretly planned a musical collaboration, a song of redemption and healing. But as their relationship unraveled, so did their plans. The song never saw the light of day, reportedly because of Hailey's interference. Sources close to the situation say Hailey was aware of the song's existence and pressured Justin to distance himself from Selena for good. This revelation offers a new perspective on the whirlwind timeline that followed. Only 2 months after his split from Selena, Justin publicly reunited with Hailey. Their rapid engagement and subsequent marriage shocked the world. But for those who read between the lines, the signs were always there. When someone moves on too quickly, it often means their heart never truly left, or perhaps it never fully arrived. The rediscovery of the demo has triggered a series of confrontations behind closed doors. According to sources, Hailey confronted Justin during a heated argument, demanding total transparency. Security cameras reportedly captured Hailey shouting at Justin, desperate to understand the true nature of his past with Selena. She fears, perhaps rightly so, that this long-buried song could reignite feelings she believed were extinguished years ago. Justin, reportedly pale and shaken, tried to reassure Hailey that the song was just a good idea that never happened. But insiders say the lyrics tell a different story, a story of unfinished business and unhealed wounds. Meanwhile, Selena finds herself at a crossroads. Anchored in her marriage to producer Benny Blanco, she has rebuilt her life far from the chaos of her past with Justin. Yet, the resurfacing of the song forces her to confront old scars. Benny, known for turning heartbreak into chart-topping hits, has encouraged her to leave the past behind and focus on their future together. But Selena, ever the artist, knows that some wounds demand to be felt and expressed, even if only in private. Benny Blanco, Selena's husband and creative partner, has been a stabilizing force in her life. Unlike Justin, who often found himself at the center of controversy, Benny keeps a low profile, focusing on music and food, as fans of social media know all too well. He famously declined a Paris honeymoon with Selena, opting instead for a quiet retreat in Malibu, a decision attributed to his dislike of air travel, but perhaps also a desire for simplicity and peace. Benny has always supported Selena's artistic expression, even when it meant revisiting painful memories. Her latest album, filled with raw confessions and thinly veiled references to Justin, was produced under his careful guidance. Yet, even Benny has drawn the line at the newly discovered demo. He reportedly advised Selena to let the song remain unheard, fearing it would only reopen old wounds and invite unnecessary drama. Still, the question lingers. What if Justin, now with canceled tours and more free time on his hands, decides to honor the promise he once made and releases the song? The consequences could be seismic. A public reckoning, a new wave of speculation, and perhaps legal battles over copyright and creative ownership. The pressure of the resurfaced message has exposed cracks in Hailey and Justin's marriage. The couple, once inseparable in public, are now rarely seen together, even at their beloved church gatherings. Insiders whisper about ongoing couples therapy sessions, conducted in the privacy of their own home. Hailey is said to be struggling with trust issues, haunted by the knowledge that Justin's heart may still be tied to his past with Selena. For Justin, the situation is a personal and professional nightmare. He faces the risk of alienating Hailey, reigniting old rumors, and damaging his carefully curated image. Yet, he is also confronted with the reality that some promises, once made, cannot be easily forgotten. If the song ever becomes public, the fallout won't just be emotional. It could become a legal quagmire. Both Selena and Justin are represented by powerful teams of lawyers and agents. The song, co-written in a moment of vulnerability, could become the subject of bitter disputes over ownership, royalties, and artistic control. Hailey and Benny, as their respective spouses, could be dragged into the fray, forced to defend their marriages in the court of public opinion and, perhaps, the actual courts. The potential for reconciliation or renewed animosity hangs in the balance. For some, the song represents unfinished business, a chance at closure or even a rekindling of old flames. For others, it is a Pandora's box best left unopened. At its core, this saga is about more than just pop stars and their personal dramas. It's a story about love in the age of social media, where every word and every song can be weaponized, dissected, and consumed by millions. It's about the price of fame, the difficulty of moving on, and the ways in which the past can intrude upon the present. Selena, Justin, Hailey, and Benny are all, in their own ways, victims and architects of this drama. The message, whether letter, song, or something between, is a reminder of the power of vulnerability, the cost of broken promises, and the enduring need for truth and closure. As the world waits to see if the song will leak, the stakes grow higher. Fans dissect every post, every lyric, every public appearance for clues. Will Selena and Justin finally lay the past to rest, or will they be forever haunted by what might have been? Will Hailey and Benny stand strong beside their partners, or will the ghosts of old loves prove too powerful to ignore? One thing is certain. In Hollywood, secrets never stay buried for long. And when they do resurface, they can change everything. Stay tuned, because this is one story that's far from over